What is up, my frosty brethren? My name is Arctic, and today I'll be bringing you guys some Destiny discussion about Trials of Osiris. I've kind of been sitting on it, marinating a little bit, because, this basically was unveiled on Wednesday with Triple Rec and Bungie, and Triple Rec played through the mode with some other testers and whatnot at Bungie, kind of showcase what the game mode is all about and what you can expect with Trials of Osiris. Now, this all launches May 19th, again with House of Wolves. And I can tell you guys, I am actually genuinely excited for House of Wolves because as a PvP Crucible player, this is really catered towards me, specifically Trials of Osiris. And I think there's been so much discussion about it over the past 7 months that it's kind of built up this expectation for me going in. Now, Trials of Osiris is going to house a single life, round-based elimination mode, 3 versus 3, and you can revive your teammates. What does that sound like? It sounds awfully a lot like Gears of War, right? Execution. So obviously there is some gameplay mechanics in this game mode that's coming out, Elimination, that I really like from a competitive standpoint, because I don't really like team deathmatch. I don't like it as a viewing experience. I don't particularly like playing it. There's something about elimination per se. I always prefer objective, which I'll get to in a second. There's something about elimination that I think is easier to grasp and visually understand as a player, rather than frag, repeat, frag, repeat, frag, repeat, and team deathmatch. So I really feel like it's a better learning experience and just presentation experience for viewers. So if this were to be a competitive event that was casted and stuff like that, eventually I could see it coming to that, then this is something I'd be interested in playing long term. Now, all that being said, what makes Trials of Osiris really interesting to me is that you have to have a team in order to participate. You will not be able to enter this as a solo person, very similar to the raids, and participate. You just can't do it. You have to go into this with a predetermined party. So if you have some friends that are playing, if you know some folks, whatever the case may be, then you can buy your passage and participate in this weekend event. I think it's very important to understand and distinguish that. Now, I think there's an extended discussion about that we'll probably have on Frag Logic when we talk about it some more. But I'm actually excited to have a team versus team playlist, because you don't often get this in shooters. It's very rare over the last 10 years to have a team versus team playlist exclusively on shooters. They always mix and match. They might do a single solo lone wolf mercenary playlist, whatever, and they might do a playlist that's themed like a competitive, like an MLG playlist or Hype Festation playlist from Gears of War, for those that don't know that, where it's supposed to have the same rule sets and all that stuff as those leagues, but they still let solo players play in it, which I don't feel like really offers you that much value if you're trying to work and practice as a team playing against 4 random people. Just the structure of it isn't there. And I kind of feel like if you're playing as a solo player, you're actually doing everyone else that's playing as a solo player disservice, because you should be partied up and you should be communicating and you should be practicing in order to participate in this, because it's going to be on a single map. Again, understanding where players are at and how to position yourself and what strats you want to run, those things are all very important to being successful in something like Trials of Osiris, and I really am digging that aspect of the game. The other thing I want to mention quickly is matchmaking is not based on ranks or skill based. It's based on your connection, and there's been an awful lot of lag in Destiny over the past couple weeks. Really, it's been getting progressively worse, and I don't know how they factor their matchmaking, but seeing that they're actually focused on making it connection based, I think is important. But there's definitely a longer extended discussion around having it be team based and ranked or whatever, skill based versus just pairing teams up based on their connection speeds. Last thing I want to mention is I'm pretty dang on excited for some of the rewards that are going to be coming out of Trials of Osiris. The Egyptian stuff looks really cool. You know, I'm excited for the weapons overall in House of Wolves, the new gear. I want to play Prison of Elders. The only downside to all of this is that when House of Wolves actually drops, I'm going to be in LA and not at home. So that is the suckiest part about all of this, and I won't get to really experience any of the DLC until that weekend that this comes out, which hopefully the first Trials of Osiris will be there, and I'll have my team Problem Solving and Teddy to play with during that weekend. So I'm really looking forward to you know, seeing what you guys have to say about Trials of Osiris. Are you excited? Are you someone that's a solo player and you can't participate, so you're upset? Form some groups. Get the Sky Captains together again if this is something that interests you. I'm really excited. I plan on talking about it some more on Frag Logic, so expect some more videos. And until the next time, folks, I will catch you all later. Stay frosty. If you like this video, you should probably click on the one down below. That'll take you to another video. You may like it. A little bit about me. I'm a former pro player. I play PC and console, mostly shooters. I also have a gaming podcast. I do tips and tactics, live gameplays. Check out my Twitch. Also, I work in the industry. Why are you not subscribed?